Hi all, welcome to REDSKI's Righteous Readings. I'm REDSKI. I hope everyone is doing well. So we're continuing with all the signs for the month of August. At the moment we are moving through to do the full readings for the August month. So we've just done Aries and now we're going to move on to Taurus. So I hope you're all doing really, really well. So I'm going to start with some bonus cards for you first, and then we'll move into your 10-card Celtic Cross spread for your month of August and see what's coming in from our beautiful Tauruses. So let's begin. We'll do your reading. So I hope you're all doing well, Taurus. Can't believe we're already heading into August now. We sure are. Okay, my darling, let's see what the cards have today for Taurus for August 2020. What's coming in? That beautiful Tauruses. Please, guys, what have we got coming through for Taurus August? Taurus. Right, Taurus. Just have to do the bonus cards first. Excuse me. So your Moonology card is nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. Your angel message is angel of channeling. Your Wiccan message is winter. So that says, the long dark days of winter are rich in magical tradition and are also associated with the moon and darkness, as well as feasting and celebration for the rebirth of the sun at the winter solstice. Winter brings cold days and long nights, crisp, icy winter weather, and Clear, open skies reflect winter's radiance, while the stark stilettos of bare trees remind us that nature is ultimately uncompromising. What is born will one day die and return to the earth. So it's time for introspection and reflection and nourishing ourselves in mind, body and spirit. The focus is on wholesome foods, plenty of sleep, brisk walks and taking care of ourselves. Spend time each day meditating and journalizing deep within yourself. It's lovely, Taurus. And then from the lovely wild offering oracle, we have positivity. So that is, if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let us always feel grateful for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. And then we have patience as well, backing that one up. So if you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust. Every need will be met. Often change soon follows. So that's lovely. Okay, now Taurus. So we will move in to your tarot reading for today. So we start off today with position 1, which is the you now current energy. Oops, and I'm knocking all my things over because I'm good at that. Is none other than the 5 of Swords. So when we look at the 5 of Swords, we talk about a sort of graduation, destruction, reversal, infamy, dishonor, and loss. This always reminds me of the battle may have been won, but the war certainly has not. Now, your crossing issues or crossing you at the moment card is none other than the 3 of Wands, and that is reversed. So your 3 of Wands talks about the end of trouble, suspension, or adversity, toil, and disappointment. So troubles may be ending, suspension, or adversity, so toil and disappointment. So maybe you've gone through quite a brutal battle, which has left you sort of a little bit wounded, but you have ultimately feel that you've come away with the best result that you probably could at this time. Your 3rd card, which is sort of what's hanging over you at the moment, sort of what's above you at the moment, and sort of might be sort of causing some sort of issues hanging above you at this point in time, is none other than, of course, the Judgment card. So as I was saying, it's the Judgment card. So Judgment stands for sort of a change of position, renewal, and outcome. So like anything, we are all judged, and this is trying to say judgment is coming. There will be a time when everything that has come to be and will come to pass will be judged on its merit and on its need. Now in your 4th position, which is the past position, so this is what is leaving you now, is none other than the Ace of Wands, and it is reversed. So that means fall, decadence, ruin, perdition, to perish, also not unclouded joy. So maybe you've got some issues coming in at the moment. So now we move into your card card 5, which is sort of your foundation card, which is sort of the base of this reading, which is none other than the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You just had the Ace of Wands, and now you have the Ace of Swords. So your Ace of Swords in the reverse is the same, but the results are disastrous. Another account says conception, childbirth, augmentation, and multiplicity. So triumph, the successful degree in everything, conquest, triumph of force is a card of fate. Force in love as well as in hatred, but when it's reversed, it means the same, but the results are disastrous. Can also mean childbirth, augmentation, and multiplicity. Then your future card, which is position 6, is none other than the lovely World card, and that is in its upright. for the world is assured success, voyage, route, immigration, flight, change of place. So maybe there might be some movement happening for you in the future around sort of flight, success, or voyage via route. Then we move into your card 7, which is the current energy and message for you in this current situation from the divine, and that is none other than the Empress energy. Now the Empress is fruitfulness, action, initiative, length of days, the unknown. Also difficulty, doubt, and can stand for ignorance. So maybe it's trying to tell you not to doubt yourself, not to be not to have ignorance, but to be more fruitful in action. Then we move on to your 8th card, which is, of course, your view, the view from others, so how other people see you from the outside looking in. And for you, that is none other than the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So when we talk about the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it can mean a good woman, otherwise a distinguished woman, but one not to be trusted. It's a woman's vice. It can mean dishonor and depravity. Okay. Your 9th card, which is hopes and fears, because always our hopes and fears are often go hand excuse me, hand in hand with each other. So your hopes and fears are none other than the Page of Wands in the reverse. So when we look at the Page of Wands in the reverse, it speaks to the fact of sort of excuse me, of antidotes, announcements, evil news, also indecision, and the instability which accompanies it. So there's a lot of fears around instability, indecision, and news of a bad undertone coming through there. And your possible outcome for this spread, for your 10th card, has been none other than the Page of Swords in the reverse. So the Page of Swords speaks about more evil side of these qualities, which is unforeseen, unprepared state. Sickness is also implied as well. So there's maybe secret spying. It can also mean examination. It's sort of someone's looking at you without you knowing. It's a bit of a spy card, sort of someone's got eyes on you, watching you from afar, maybe with sort of evil or unwanted motives. And then we look at the bottom of the deck card, which was the underlying current for this reading, which you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I am seeing here 3 pages on the ground. We had the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and now the Page of Pentacles. You also had 2 aces on the ground, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of new things coming in for you, and fresh young energy. Pages are always fresh young energy that comes in, sort of messes things up and then pisses off and gives you the bag of poopy to clean up. So with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, that speaks of productivity, dissipation, liberty, luxury, and again, unfavourable news. So I'm seeing here for you, Taurus, there is a current theme here of news coming in, which is not great in August. There's going to be quite a bombardment of news, current of people talking about you, maybe behind your back, or bitchiness, or you know, quarrelling, not necessarily at you directly, but through channels that you know. So a friend of a friend, Chinese whispers type situation. So with that in mind, Taurus, I suggest that you just maybe keep your eyes and ears open. Look at things for what they are, not for what you thought they were. And you may see that there might be some underlying tones for people in your life or around you that may not have your highest or best interests at heart, Taurus. So I hope you really enjoyed that reading. That is your August 2020 reading from me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe, and I hope to see you again very soon in the future. Keep an eye out during August. There will be bonus readings as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. REDSKI out.